Cool, cool. Should be live. Wait in a second. This is gonna be a very, very short stream. Just wanted to like I wanted to get in the stream for the day, because I have to. But I'm, I'm busy watching another stream. But I still wanted to get this in anyway. Technically before midnight, so technically it counts. But I will be back later with Toem. That's really important here. So, and obviously controller's dying. That's pretty important too. No, but I will be back with this game momentarily. But I just really wanted to quickly take this opportunity to bitch about a different game. Good old DreamWorks Dragons. I finally did platinum it, as you can tell. Actually, let me get rid of this PS5 version because I'm never going to play this. And that's what this is about. No fucking chance in hell am I going to play that. This took like 15 hours to fucking platinum. Like, because at least stream-wise alone, it took 9 hours, plus I had to sit there and grind it out a bit. That at least took it only like 5 or 6. And so, yeah, this it's just awful. And yeah, it would have been a little bit quicker had they not had like a mobile game sponsorship for a week in between. But it took, like the time to beat was like 3 weeks, which is ridiculous. I had no idea knowing the game was gonna be as long as it was until I did it. So yeah, I mean, I hate it. Even though the PS5 upgrade was free with the game, I could have done it. I just chose not to because like that was just terrible. Just everything about that was terrible. But the reason, one thing I wanted to showcase on one of the main reasons as to why, just a very simple thing besides all the stuff I complained about. There was like one area I ended up spending like about 30-40 minutes on a particular stream one time. And I'm trying to delete through some of these videos because this game captures both a screenshot and about a 15-second video leading up to getting certain trophies. And so I just wanted to momentarily take this opportunity to showcase like how you were supposed to do this one particular area that I tried to do later. Okay, yeah, I have it saved at 3 minutes because I had to go back through here. But yeah, anyway, like you're going through this area. This is an area I was stuck in for ages, and there's absolutely no indication here whatsoever. By the way, I swapped to this character here, this purple one, because I'm thinking it's like one of the purple ones, right? Like I gotta hit like a crystal because earlier in the earlier parts of the game, it's like okay, here's a crystal thing that you hit, right? Yeah, that's the way I have to go because the game's telling me there's like a little yellow arrow thing telling me I have to go that way. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely the way to go, right? I'm still looking around, like maybe I have to trigger something off to the side. I'd swapped to the dragon I currently am for the fact that like I had, I like wanted to melt some of that stuff with some of the ice with the fire because that's how you melt it. And I'm just in here still trying to figure out like what the fuck to do. And this is when I finally noticed something. Like, I mean, maybe not right this second, but I did notice something going through here. Yeah, first of all, I was trying to just do that, like trying to attack things from above, and that froze. And I had no fucking idea that would freeze. There's nothing in the game, like there's never any point in the game where you need to do that, like to progress. And at no point does the game tell you to do that. Which is like so fucking stupid and shitty. So like this is how you have to do it to get up to like, because it raises your character more and more like out the different platforms because they're slightly higher, right? I'm sitting here trying to hit this thing, by the way, which is fucking stupid because like if you're this high up, which you should be because you're trying to hit these other platforms, you can't hit this thing, so you have to like drop it. But like as you're holding the button to float, like you either let go of the button and you just start to drop, or you hold it and you're up too high, so you gotta like play a bouncing game of like, letting it go and tapping it just to like get it to go. And so yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it, to get up to that part. And then eventually, you go up further and you made it to the area. But like, that does lead into the whole fucking complaint I've had with that entire game, was that there's so many areas. Well, one of my many complaints, but like the main complaint of the game, of the idea of just like I should have just been able to fly up there. Like this weird gameplay limitation on a mechanic that is never like, it's used in like one or two other like hidden areas I end up finding out later. But the thing is, they're only used in hidden areas. You have no indication. The game doesn't tell you that at all. The only reason I even happened to find out about it was just because I was spamming that move that like was raining down hellfire. I was like, okay, maybe I attack it from the top, right? Because this move can hit something. I'm trying to hit a crystal that's above it. I'm thinking maybe that's it. And so yeah, that's completely fucking ridiculous. I don't know what dipshit fucking decided to have the design like that. Now, granted, I don't know, maybe it's like rushed out too much, yada yada. I don't know. Like, it's not. It's like I don't like this shit on developers specifically, but like, I still think that's. I mean, regardless of whether or not like, whatever constraints made this happen the way it happened, whether it was like incompetence, whether it was issues in terms of like being able to properly like play test some of this shit. Whether it was like publishers just rushing it out. I don't know what the fuck it is, but regardless of what it is, like that's just shittily designed, and so like that definitely pissed me off when I did. That's why I saved the video, and I didn't even have a chance to trim it, as you can tell, because it's like 3 minutes. It's just like I made sure to save it because like, man, that's fucking stupid. That's so incredibly fucking dumb. And I'll end up making like I'll edit the stream a bit, but yeah, I definitely want this to be like a highlight in terms of like we'll start about here, but I definitely want this general stream to be a highlight in terms of like how the fuck to do this part, because yeah, it's just like incredibly shitty that you just have like no way of knowing otherwise. And yeah, that's the stream. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and watch the stream I was watching. Expect me to come back in a couple hours and play Toem, so that'll be like the big one. Also, tomorrow is technically it's actually today now, but like today is technically the 300th day of the year, so that'd be cool. So ideally, I'll probably end up platinuming Toem tonight / today, whatever. And so that'll be that'd be a really cool game to have as like a like as a milestone of like 100%. So oh yeah, by the way, the upgraded trophy count. I'm sure I already looked at it, but yeah. So 1,004 gold trophies. I'm just glad that DreamWorks Dragons wasn't my fucking 1,000th gold trophy. I'm really glad I got something else to be that. And yeah, I mean, of course, I missed out on 1 platinum, but like, it's just not worth going through the effort of that. In fact, I actively went out of my way, and there was another GameFly game that was there. It was like a race, like it was like a Ryan racing game. It's not the first one, which is like apparently way easy to platinum. This other one, this Grand Prix game or whatever, is also apparently easy, but it takes like 8 hours. And this game has like sold me on the idea that I will fucking never want to play these games that are 8 hours from this this publisher like ever. Like, it was already kind of the case with Hotel Transylvania 3, which I'll scroll down to it. But yeah, this game took like 15 hours. This game took like twice the time that Hotel Transylvania 3 did. And that game sucked too, but at least I enjoyed the characters. Like, this game is just fucking awful. Like, the DreamWorks Dragons. But yeah, I mean, so is this game. So yeah, I mean, that is now solidified. There's never any of these outright games. Because there's a couple of them I looked at in the past, like, oh, this game's like, it's like a Ben 10 game that's like 20 hours or something. It's like, oh, maybe someday I'll like go through. Like, no. This solidified. I'm never gonna touch them. But anyway, yeah. That's it. Stream, whatever. Fuck that. Done. See ya. Catch you in a couple hours. Do.